Radio Rahim here with Trader of the Year Freddie Roach at it again, you know, at wild card elite status. We're in the penthouse of wild card, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, Miguel Cotto, you've got a chance to be in his corner already now. You guys have felt each other out. This is for sure your biggest fight together thus far. How's this training camp going?
Good. Training camp's going very well. We had great sparring partners. We've had big, strong guys. We've had fast guys. We've had guys that move. We have guys that fight. Whatever he brings to the table, we're 100% ready for.
Yeah, there's definitely been some reporting about the sparring sessions that Miguel's, you know, fighting in the middle of the ring. You had Chris Pearson in here sparring with him. Yeah, give me a little detail about how that went. How are you preparing for Sergio Martinez?
Well, you know, the thing is, ring generalship is the key. The thing is, Eddie taught me how to control the ring and put yourself in good positions at all times. I'm teaching Miguel how to do that. Keep yourself in good positions at all times. Keep your opponent in bad positions. If you do that 90% of the time, you'll win the fight easily. So that's what we're working on right now, and the game plan is going very well.
There's been a lot of talk about Miguel Cotto's performance in his last fight with you in the corner, of course. He did a great job, but Sergio Martinez wasn't so impressive in his last couple outings. Did you see anything in those last couple outings that you guys feel like you could target? And what are you feeling about the injury report? Do you think Martinez really is 100%?
Well, you know, he's going into a fight. If he's not 100%, it's not my fault. But the thing is, you know, you should not go into a fight unless you're 100%, because in this sport, people do get hurt. So the thing is, I think he's smart enough that he's just bullshitting his way through it. I think he's 100% yes. But the thing is, you know, he's a great athlete, yes, and he's a great soccer player. I don't think he's a great boxer, though. I just, you know, I studied him a lot when I had Chavez. His hands are low. He's easy to hit. He doesn't have a good defense. I really don't think he'll last 4 rounds.
Now, what about Miguel Cotto's mental state? Because you're such a hands-on trainer, you get really close and connected with your fighters. Martinez seems to be trying to get in his head a little bit, saying like he's a rude guy and he's a prima donna and all this stuff. Does that bother Miguel, and is that anything that you guys have discussed?
We laugh about it a little bit, you know, because it's pretty funny that just because we're the A fighter and we get the better of the negotiations, that he doesn't like us, and so, or he doesn't like Miguel. I mean, I have nothing against the guy. I'm just, you know, I've got Miguel ready for the fight. He's 100% ready, and you know, the thing is, they tell the guy's like bigger and so forth. Yeah, he's taller, right? But the thing is, he's not stronger. He's not more physical. We're the better boxer of the two. I mean, we have no. Miguel's been boxing his entire life. This guy's like picked it up late in life and so forth. He's like, his hands are down and his defense is poor. If Chavez had trained, he would have knocked him out earlier. But the thing is, he only trained 5 days for that fight, and he almost pulled it off. But the thing is, Miguel's in great shape. We're 100% ready for this fight. We're going to take it to him right away.
Now, it's summer, and that means speculation on Manny Pacquiao's next opponent. There was, it seemed to be, a foregone conclusion that Martinez or Marquez would fight Pacquiao if he beat Alvarado, but now it sounds like Marquez is maybe pulling out of that situation. What have you heard, and what is the likelihood you think of a Pacquiao-Marquez fight?
One word about negotiations with Marquez has happened. I haven't heard nothing. No one's even asked me about that fight, because you know, after his performance, he did well. I thought for sure they would be renegotiating, but it's not happening. They asked me yesterday, Freddie, who do you want me to fight? I said, well, you want me to pick anybody? I said, yeah. I said, I want to fight Danny Garcia. And he says, well, you know, that's a crossover fight. I said, yeah, it's something we need to do. I said, I think that's the best fight for Manny at this point. So that's a fight, that's who I like right now. But the thing is, it possible? I'm not sure. But the thing is, Bruce said, well, I'll tell Bob. I said, well, tell him we need to make fights like this. Otherwise, you know, I mean, we're going to end up fighting Ruslan. I said, you know, our own guy. So, you know, I guess we'll see.
Now, you did mention Ruslan, and that obviously has been talked about as well. You've said that you'll definitely be in Manny's corner if it came down to it. Is that a fight you'd like to try to avoid, though?
I would like to avoid, but his promoter came to me and asked me, will you please let that fight happen for Ruslan's life? because I mean it could be a big payday. It could be good for the kid. I said, yeah, if Ruslan wants to fight Manny, I said I will make it happen if possible. And so if they want that fight, he'll have to get a new trainer and so forth, and I will train Manny for the fight. And it'll be a great fight, of course. You've got a great boxer. I think Manny can outbox him, but you got a dangerous guy in Ruslan with one-punch knockout power. So it would be a compelling fight. But the thing is, I would let that happen. But the thing is, I haven't talked to Manny about that yet, and I'd have to. Manny will make the final decision on that point. But Ruslan has shown interest of fighting anybody big. He wants big name fighters.
Ruslan is a rising star. He has like an incredible fan popularity. Even like basically right after the Bradley fight. Obviously, he didn't get the decision, but the fans went crazy for him. Do you relate like the beginning of Ruslan Provodnikov's career at all to what you experienced with Manny Pacquiao early on?
Of course. We went through this very similar case with Manny Pacquiao becoming a superstar. The thing is, and then Ruslan's is an up-and-coming kid right now, and Manny maybe it's towards the end of his career. But the thing is, I still think Manny has a lot of fight left in him, and I do think Manny will win that fight, and he will outbox him. But the thing is, if they want it, I will say yes. I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't want to lose him, but they know what's at stake. So, but I would rather fight maybe someone like Danny Garcia. But the thing is, in that crossover, because I think that would be good for boxing if we could start. If they start crossing over and fighting each other, this is what we need.
And lastly, Freddie. Assuming that this Pacquiao Provodnikov fight is avoided, doesn't happen, Ruslan doesn't want to go with a different trainer, and you said, obviously Pacquiao's on his way out, in the next coming years, you're going to continue to train. So with your experience, having gone through the Manny Pacquiao ride, how would you guide Provodnikov? And with his unique style, the way that he fights, who do you think should be on his hit list to really become that superstar in the footsteps of a Pacquiao?
With him, we have to take bigger, better fights a little bit sooner, because he doesn't have the defense of Manny Pacquiao. He gets hit a lot more. So he knows this himself. With his style, he's going to have a good short career. So it's not going to be a longevity thing. Manny Pacquiao, the way he fights and the way he trains, if he wants, he can fight 5 more fights easily if he wants. And that could be a period of 2 fights a year, of course. So the thing is, Ruslan doesn't have that liberty of being that good boxer. He's a tough guy who likes to exchange and likes to trade. So he takes a lot. It's kind of a give and take situation. So he's not going to have a great long career. He's going to have a good short career, I feel, and he's going to be very good at what he does, of course. But the thing is, he's just not going. There's not a lot of longevity in fighting like that, like he likes to fight, and that's his style. I mean, I can't change that.
It's a little bit reminiscent of a young Freddie Roach, in fact, just sitting there going for everything with every punch.
Yeah, a little bit, but he can punch and I can't.
Thank you for the time, Freddie. Always a pleasure. Radio Rahim with Freddie Roach.